Alright guys, so last night I get online and there's a new contender in the Battle Royale scene. So Respawn Entertainment apparently has decided that they were going to put out a new Battle Royale. I had I don't keep up with a lot of the stuff that goes on in the gaming world, but I would think that I would have heard of this, but I didn't. I just got on Xbox last night and it was free to download. So my friends and I were like, hey, let's try this out, see what's up. Turns out it's actually pretty good, guys. It's pretty good. So this is just going to be like a little overview of what's going on in the game as far as what's available, and also a little bit of gameplay from last night. It's not stellar, okay? Not stellar. All right. So let's get into it. So you got your main hub here. It's really easy to access your friends list. Just boom, right thumbstick, bang, already up there. Fantastic. So you can choose your characters. It's here in the Legends tab. Each one of them has their own abilities and play styles. You can check out their skills. I'm not going to dwell on these. If you want to, you can pause it in the video and read each one of them yourself. Alright, but each character does have something that's in common, I think more along the lines of Overwatch. If you can set your featured ones, but if you select that particular one, you can actually go in. They all have unlockables. These are all their different skins. Let's see, let's just see. Just different skins for them. They all have banners that you can unlock. Poses, badges, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to unlock. Voice tags, voice lines, quips, and finishing moves. Yes, if you want to, whenever you down someone, you can completely humiliate them with a finishing move. So that's pretty cool as well. Just remember, when you're doing a finishing move, you can get murdered while performing a finishing move. So keep that in mind. Armory, if any of you ever played Titanfall, you are going to notice a lot of the similar names of some of these weapons. Definitely the Hemlock, R301, and each one of these weapons also has a huge list of unlockable skins for them. So I told you I'd go back to this previously about the boxes or the chests. These are Apex packs. You get these just for leveling up, just like in Overwatch. You get your loot crates. Same thing. This is where your skins come from. Let's just go ahead and open one up, show you what it looks like. Maybe we'll get something sweet. Okay, so we got some weapon skins. Yeah. Then, of course, there is the store where you can use points that you accrue. You can either purchase points. You can see there's crafting medals, legend tokens, and Apex coins. Apex coins, you can get those from chests, and I'll show you that here in a minute. The legend tokens, you get those just by playing. And crafting medals, you can actually get those from the chest as well. So a lot of these skins kind of puts me in mind of maybe the Blackjack shop in Call of Duty. Then you can buy packs here for your Apex coins. You can also buy new legends. Only 2 of them are locked currently. You can either spend your legend points, or you can actually use Apex credits. Thing is or Apex coins, excuse me. Right now, though, you can't actually purchase any of the Apex coins. But anyway, there is a tutorial that you have to go through before you can start playing. Access that here. And then once you're done, then you can actually start playing. The tutorial goes through a few of the things, but what's kind of the same with this game, in common with probably PUBG or Blackout, would be that each weapon has slots for attachments, and you can pick up those attachments during the game. Each attachment also has a rarity, so you can have white, blue, or purple. And of course, white is the common, blue, rare, purple, epic, whatever you want to call it. And you also have armor. You can get armor in the game. The armor can be for the head and the chest, and it also comes into 3 different rarities. The amount of armor that you get is dependent upon the rarity. You can actually heal the armor with, or the shield. It gives you shield. You can use shield charges, and you can actually use those in-game and heal yourself. There's also med packs that come in different rarities as well, and they also will, you can also use those while moving to heal yourself for health. Although whenever you are using them while moving, you do move rather slowly. There are grenades. There are arc stars, I think is what they're called. If you played Titanfall, you remember arc star. The arc star in this game does not quite work as the same way as what the arc star did. Now it's more of a small explosion with a kind of a flashbang effect. Frags, of course, pretty much the same thing. Another thing that you can pick up is a down shield, which is a shield that you can use to block yourself whenever you go down, to prevent the thirst, slow the thirst down a little bit, to give your teammates time maybe to come over there and kill the guy and then revive you. One thing that I did find a bit clunky was the use of the grenades, the use of the med kits, the use of the shield canisters. You have to select with the D-pad that you want to use the grenade, and then once you select that you want to use the grenade, then you use the right trigger to actually throw it. A little bit clunky, just time consuming. It does give you an arc whenever you want to throw the grenade or the arc star, whatever. There are incendiary grenades as well, but like I said, just a little bit clunky. You know, they may work that out at a later date, but all in all, pretty polished game. I mean, for a freebie, it's fantastic. During the gameplay, whenever you first go in, you will be put into a 3-man squad. Yes, 3 men, not 4, not 2, not 1. But you will be put in with a 3-man squad, and whenever you're put into your squad, it generates a random number, and you get to choose which legend you're going to be playing with during the match based on that order. First person gets to pick first, second, third. Thing is, you can only have one of each type of legend on your team at a time. So keep that in mind. Team comp, kind of like Overwatch. You may want to have a healer, tank, something like that. When you're flying in, there will be, one of you will be designated a jump master. That jump master decides when people jump out of the plane, jet, whatever you want to call it. Now you can actually defer that to someone else if you don't want to choose where you're going. And if you decide, you know what, I don't like you guys, I'm not going to play with you guys, you can actually choose to jump out solo and just fly down on your own. Now, if you do decide to wait until the jump master jumps, if say they're going in a direction and you wanted to go hit that building over there on the left, you can actually break away from the group by holding X, and that will take you away from the group. So you get down, you find some loot, you start killing, and one of your teammates goes down. Well, of course, if you get to him soon enough, you can revive him, which is the norm for most of our Battle Royale games right now. But the new thing that they have instituted, which is pretty cool, is if they do get thirsted, because you know those kids are out there, if you go over to their loot cache, you can actually pull their credentials and keep them with you. And if you can make it to a respawn point, you can put their credentials in and a dropship will come and drop your dead teammate alive and well back into your loving arms. Which is definitely a game changer, because you get down, you got 20 people left, and then all of a sudden, bang, it goes back up to 24, 25 people, and somebody that you thought was just a single is now back up to a full squad again. So that's pretty cool. As far as supers, ultimates, they each have their own abilities, their ultimate moves. They are ultimate, but they're not overpowered in my opinion. I haven't ran into anything that I was like, oh man, that is just completely unfair. They do, some of them do damage, some of them heal, some of them protect. It just depends on which legend you choose. But the ultimates themselves do come in handy. There's a couple of them that I haven't figured out when to use particularly. One more thing before I get into the gameplay. As far as traveling around the map, you do find yourself sometimes being way far away from the circle. And, in other games, Fortnite, Call of Duty, whatnot, you have vehicles to help you go a little bit quicker, get to that circle a little bit faster. This game does not have vehicles per se, but it does have hot air balloons with zip lines on them. And what you can do is actually find one of these hot air balloons, hop on the zip line, ride it all the way to the top. Once you get to the top, it will shoot you off and re-engage your jump jets. And you can actually fly pretty good distance and help close that gap between you and the circle. The other thing that's cool about the jump jets in this game is that there is no fall damage. You can jump off of whatever you want to and not worry about dying. So, anyway, I find the game extremely fun to play. I've definitely enjoyed the little bit that I've got to play right now. Definitely plan on playing it more in the future. Excited to see what Respawn decides to do with this. And I'm telling you guys, for free, you can't beat free. Free is fantastic. So download it, try it out. Let me know what you think. Appreciate you guys watching. If you care to give a like, subscribe, that'd be awesome. And we'll see you next time.
Sure.
This might be a good place to land.
Copy that.
Get ready. Moving up.
We'll take us up top. Oh my gosh. You got nothing, bro. Here we go. Got a crappy pistol.
Guys right in front of me. Hit him with a thermite. Just running. Everything else.
Getting some damage over here.
Sit down.
Taking shots. Enemy down.
Round one, beginning
Enemy
ring
taken
countdown.
out. We have the benefit. We are inside the ring.
Somebody hit this already. They're down below.
Void running.
On our team.
Enemy down. Reloading.
I shot on that guy.
Hi, bud.
Reloading.
Knock down the whole squad.
Nice work.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Good work. You're the kill leader.
Just a sec. 1 second.
Marking our surroundings.
Oh, did I use that med kit? I should have just tossed it. I forgot I'm playing on this chick. It healed you guys. And me. Oh, you freaking douche, man. I hate these guys just running up and stealing my loot. I find something and they're like, oh, I'm gonna grab that right out from underneath you.